Modern women do not have any respect for the hierarchy that exists between a man and a woman. They do whatever it is they want to do whenever it is they want to do it. They cannot be talked to, and they wouldn't listen to you anyways. They spend more time and energy fighting for equality, making rules, creating moral codes that only applies to them, their needs, and their reality.
Yeah, and it's all me, 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 me. That's all they're worth. That's all they think about. They could care less. They don't even want to give the man some hot water to calm him down or to cool him down from a hot day outside, a hot day of work outside. Hot water. They won't even do that to make it worse for him because they don't want to do nothing. They just think they're the creme de la creme, and they're not supposed to do nothing, and we're supposed to be, bathing in their presence and so forth and whatever. But I don't care whether they listen or not. I tell men now, let these broads do what they want to do. You tell them, don't go do this, don't go do that, and they get slapped up, they get smashed, or they get unalive, they get whatever happens to them, it's all on them because they are hard-headed. Let them be. They can't blame you for that one, but I'm pretty sure they'll try to find a way to blame it on him anyways.
It's always about double standards with modern women. Their hunger to be independent activates their masculinity. And the more they hold on to their survival mode to achieve that equality, the more they'll end up losing any trace of feminine energy that they have left in them.
Well, you heard it from her. I've been saying that for the longest. The more and more they stay like that, the more masculine they'll be. Heck, some of them try to be more, they think that they got more testosterone than men. That's how masculine these broads have become, these brute beasts. That's why they're brute beasts. Very brutish. And they enjoy it. They lather in it. They love it. And they think that's a flex. Nah, sweetheart. It ain't.
Still have the choice, ultimate authority over what happens to her body.
But there's a child inside of her body.
Hold on.
Not
What
her.
about
meth?
Like, should she be allowed to do meth?
Yeah.
I think if someone is doing meth while they're pregnant, that it is completely acceptable for something like, I don't know what the name of the service is in the United States.
Child services?
I guess
Oh, it's her body, though.
You see how airhead he is, just like these other dumb broads spewing that same thing? This is a product of a baby mama right there. He has no common sense to what he is saying. He has no logic to his stupidity. But yet he's very arrogant and proud that he knows what he's saying, and it's, with an attitude and all, just like the broads. See, this is an estrogen spewing male right there, an abomination that has lost his masculinity and has become an abomination. But listen to his logic at the end. Listen to how stupid he sounds when somebody else, another man with logic, pokes at his stupidity.
Yeah, it's her body.
If she wants to do meth, what's the big deal?
The big deal is that she's intentionally trying to kill a child.
Hold on there a minute.
Yeah, and I see where we're going.
I don't understand what you're saying.
But yet she do whatever she wants with her body, right? But when logic kicks in, you see how emotional he is? The whole time, he's emotional about the whole thing. But yet when logic kicks in, dummy. Let's play that again.
Still have the choice, ultimate authority over what happens to her body.
But there's a child inside of her body.
Hold on.
Not her. What about meth?
Like, should she be allowed to do meth?
Yeah.
I think if someone is doing meth while they're pregnant, that it is completely acceptable for something like, I don't know what the name of the service is in the United States.
Child services?
I guess
Oh, it's her body, though.
Yeah, it's her body.
If she wants to do meth, what's the big deal?
The big deal is that she's intentionally trying to kill a child.
Hold on there a minute.
Yeah, I see where we're going.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's castrated. He is eviscerated. He's done. He's done for. He's not even a man or a male.
Hey, this is Melvin. I texted you last night. You never responded back. If you didn't want me to have your number, then why did you give it to me? That was kind of like dumb as hell. You seem like you one of these little young, dumb-minded broads. You got your little rinky-dink minimum wage job at Marshall's, and you think you the bomb and ain't even a firecracker wearing wigs like you some 90-year-old lady with no hair. I mean, I thought you had a nice face and body, but beyond that, there's so many chicks in San Diego with that, and I got plenty of them, so I'm not about to be chasing you around. I mean, unless you're mentally retarded or something. Normally when somebody calls or texts you that you gave your number, you respond back. So I guess you're too retarded to realize.
Yeah, that's how it is dating in the modern age. And you dudes better take notes. Y'all, the more, the worse you treat these bras, the better they like you. The nicer you treat these bras, the cornier or the bored they think that you are. Get on with the programs, gentlemen. Treat them like they want to be treated.
Let's talk about it. What exactly is promoting a false narrative? This woman is a well-known men's advocate. She does extensive research in this field, and in her research, she found that there were lawyers being given to women pro bono to promote false allegations. I've also done independent research and found several incidences of this happening myself.
They don't play fair. The game has been rigged from the jump against men, especially the black man. But she's talking about all men in general in here. The game has been rigged against us. Y'all better wake up. And this is a woman telling the truth about how they set these women up for success. And they put all traps and, obstacles in our way to make sure we fail as men. And yet these dumb bras want to be celebrating that they're doing this, they're doing that, and blah, 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 when the government has been their hero the whole time.
Where a lawyer encourages a woman to put false allegations on a man in order to win custody. So showing the other side isn't promoting a false narrative. And what change took place for me to do this was seeing that I was representing a cause that did not hold its own people accountable, that said it went for equality, but only wanted equality for women. I saw a cause that was shaming stay-at-home mothers because they were so-called wasting their talents and their intelligence. I saw a cause that was denying the statistics of men being abused. I saw a cause that when men would tell their stories of sexual assault or domestic violence, they were just told that it wasn't as bad or women get it worse. And when I stood up for a man, the cause that says that they support DV and SA survivors, that they support women having their own choices and opinions, drag my name through the mud. They went after my education, my disability. They mocked my domestic violence assault. They created hate pages and death threats just because I saw something that I thought wasn't right and I spoke up against it. So I was supporting a cause that is all for women's choice, as long as women's choice is their choice, where women should have their voices heard, but only if it's saying what they want them to say. I can't get behind a cause like that. Almost 2 years later, and I'm still going through the smear campaign. 4 days ago in a live, my address was doxxed. But I would rather deal with the backlash every day and hear the most disparaging things about myself than get behind a cause that doesn't do what it says it does and doesn't stand for what it says it stands for. I'd rather have my integrity than feel like part of the club. Because any club that puts a DV survivor's safety at risk, I don't want to be a part of.
Some of you that are into this movement, that are supporting this movement, they're not really truly there for you. You heard what she said. They're only there as long as you do as they want you to do. The moment you step out of line, now you're the enemy, just like the men. You're in an evil system, a real demonic evil system, and you're supporting it. You're losing your self-respect and your dignity and your morals on a daily basis, and you could care less about it, and you're starting to become numb to it. Y'all better wake up and get up out of that evil bathwater, that demonic bathwater, and save your soul before it's too late. But again, you've been warned. Numerous people have been warning you, but y'all like that dirty water though. Keep bathing in it. All right, y'all, I'm done with this video. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way when I drop a new one, you'll be notified, all right? Knock Louise, that was my perspective. Catch y'all on the next one.